What's the difference between winter and summer? Well, in the cooler temperatures, aka winter, one of the main things we have to do here in the trailer park is drip our water. And that's so that our water pipes don't freeze at night. Or if the temperatures get too cold, then we have to continuously let them drip. So that's one thing. Two is I cook more things in the oven in the colder months than I do in the warmer months. One, to keep the house warm, because if you're cooking, then you're keeping the house warm so your heater doesn't have to work so hard, or your furnace, I guess they call it. The other thing is it's a lot easier to pick up dog poo, because cold temperatures, well, it gets hard and you scoop it up and it's not sticking to the poop scoop, which is right over here. And just so you know, this here bag, that is actually where I put the poo. Instead of, because we don't have a big yard, and we're not going to throw it in the back 40, so I save all the cat food bags and dog food bags, and when I scoop the poop, I put it in a bag till it gets full enough that it's almost too heavy for me to lift, and then I'll take it to the dump. Because here we don't have garbage cans, we have a dump. But that's part of it in a trailer park. So, here's another thing. This one. One, we have to put straw down periodically throughout the year to cover up the ground so they're not trudging on their own urine, or the grass doesn't get too icky on them so that they don't get sick. But this one, Miss Chance, she just loves to roll in the hay. I don't know why, but she's the only one who comes out here, and every time I let her out, she rolls in the hay. That over there, that spot's not where they use the bathroom, so it's okay. But she ends up looking like a hot mess. Another thing is we have to put warmer clothes on because it gets so cold. This year it's gotten bitter cold, cold to the bone. Today is actually quite nice, so I've come out here to do a video because Ben's sleeping, and stay out here for a little bit, get some fresh air, and do this video and just share some of the things that we do in the colder seasons. Another thing that I like to do in the winter is I do more laundry, because the more you run the other appliances to keep your house warm, then you don't have to run that heater. For us, our dryer is actually vented underneath our trailer, not out the side. So that keeps the underneath of the house a bit warmer. Heat rises, so that keeps the house warmer in general, and it also helps prevent the pipes from freezing. That's something that I learned when we moved down here into this trailer, is that you have to do things a little bit different. You know, I'm used to living in a house. So, living in a trailer, I've learned quite a bit. And one of the things is how to keep your pipes from freezing. Another one is, in the colder seasons, you don't have to mow your yard so much. The grass doesn't grow, and the weeds don't grow. So therefore, you don't have to do as much yard work. You can get more things done. Another good thing to get done. And for me, personally, I enjoy doing making soups. So in the winter seasons, or the colder seasons, is when we get to break out all the different bones and make soups. I like to save the ham bones and the turkey bones and chicken bones And we put them in a bag and freeze them. And with these new handy dandy little air sucky zipper bags, what are they called? Chef something, Pro Chef or something, I don't know. But those were a amazing and very intelligent purchase, because now you can put things in these bags and either preserve them in the refrigerator longer or keep them in the freezer longer. You put them in the freezer and you don't have freezer burn on all your stuff, which is really good, because then you're preserving more food and saves on your grocery bill. Yippee! And the more we can save, the better off we are. Anybody who knows me knows that I like good deals and I like to save money. There's plenty of things you can do with money besides waste it or buy food and then have it go bad and rotten and then have to throw it away. And living in a trailer park, you don't want to feed all the critters. So when you have to throw food away, it either goes in a garbage bag and you're contributing to the dumpster or the landfill. But with these new zippy bags, I can take them up to the dump and dump them out on the side of the dumpster, and all the wildlife and the critters that live out there in that back field. Yeah, that one way back there. Oh, there's so many creatures out there. So if we feed them at the dumpster, then we keep them away from our yard. And then our dogs don't have any, less of a chance, I should say, of getting diseases or anything like that. We did find a couple of weeks ago, oh, it's probably been a month and a half now, we did come across a raccoon. And we are pretty sure that it was a rabid raccoon that had rabies, because it didn't run away. That little feller thought he was going to come into the yard, and so we had to shoo him away and got out the pellet gun and got him to go away. But stop it! So yes, the fun of the cold season. All the wildlife critters like to come out, and we've heard some noise under the trailer. And it sounded like a coon, but we're not sure. Could have been a possum. We've caught a couple of those. We've had to use the live trap, because we've had some critters in the yard and up on the porch at night. So it's a live trap that we use, and we catch them, and then we take them out to the forest, not behind our house, but out a ways, and drop them off in the forest, so that way they're not in the yard and bringing diseases or ailments, and our animals can stay safe. So there's a lot of work that goes along with trying to keep our animals safe living in a trailer park. It's definitely a new experience for me. But, hey, you learn as you go, right? It's not a bad thing. It's just something new. It's frigid cold. I don't know if you can tell. My fingertips aren't too red. But, yeah, these temperatures. Another thing that we are able to do in the colder seasons is I can run my diffuser more, which is like a humidifier, but it's I put essential oils in there and make the house smell good. Well, it smells good anyways with all the stuff I do, but put the diffuser on, and that helps so that we don't have such dry air running the heater, or the furnace as people say. You have drier hair, which means that you have static electricity, and it's a drier heat, and that affects your body too. So we try to prevent that, and one of the ways I do that is running the diffuser. So those are just a couple of the things that we can do in the colder seasons that you can't do in the warmer seasons. And so I hope this was entertaining for you. And if you learned something, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you can see all the other things that I cover on this channel. And remember, you are somebody. You do matter. I love you. And we will see you on the next video. Until then, ciao now.